You our bosses, blah blah blah, off we jolly well. Okay, here we go. You
I
running?
know you,
You're running.
Razier.
Here we
You
go.
are worthy.
What madness is this?
So in theory, what we have
What
here for
pitiful form is
all
this
of
that I have
nobody
come to
is a
inhabit?
free PB,
Death would be a release next to this travesty.
in theory.
You did not survive the abyss, Razier. I have only spared you from
And what's going to be
total
interesting
dissolution.
is comparing
I would choose oblivion
Cain
over
in
this
this
existence.
The choice is
to
not yours.
Cain in
I am destroyed.
any percent, actually.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse
Because I
you
suspect that all of them
lived
glitches
in.
take so long,
And that,
there's
Razier,
an outside
is the
possibility
demise
that
of
maybe,
Nosgoth.
just maybe,
There is no balance.
this
the
might
souls
be
of
quicker.
the dead remain trapped.
That's
I
right,
cannot
guys and
spin
girls.
them in the
It
wheel
might be
of
quicker
fate.
to do
They
Melchior and
cannot
save wards than it
complete
might be
their
just to skip him.
destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
Off we jolly well.
These gates twist space, laying a path across great spans. You are weak. You must feed.
The old
Old
hunger
hunger
has
has
left
left
me.
me.
I have
I
no
have no
desire for blood.
You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You have become a devourer of souls. To sustain your strength, you must hunt the lost spirits of the underworld and consume the souls of your enemies.
Bad landing spot, but it'll do.
What
Don't
scabrous
run, you
wretches
little
are
tall
these?
lads.
Sewer, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest. These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Come on, thank you.
Sustain your strength to prolong your manifestation in the physical world. If you fail to feed or absorb too many wounds, this fragile matter will dissolve. You are young yet, Raziel. You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
What are these creatures?
Do you not recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood?
Do you suppose that time stood still for you, Raziel? Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having suffered them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. A vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Apparently in this case, modifying tactics means the monster's running round and round in circles.
Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Okay. And we're
The
out the
sanctuary
tutorial.
of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls
So
lay the
let's go
pillars of
prod
Nosgoth,
Malkaya with a
the
big
seat
stick,
of
shall
Kane's
we?
empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
Goodness, how we've got a lot of
This
skips to
world is
implement
wrecked
between
with
here and Malkaya.
cataclysms. The earth strains to shrug off the pestilence of Kane's parasitic empire. The fate of this world was preordained in
lot
an
of
instant by a
skips between
solitary
here and
man. Unwilling to martyr himself to restore Nosgoth's balance, Kane condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
That explains why you keep falling out of bounds, Raziel, see? No. Polyrath warp gate, best warp gate. I'm actually glad at some of the skips that we found because it's made it a much easier route because we have a spectral shift between here and Malkaya, which is great. No, door, Raziel, door. How complicated is it to pull a frickin' handle? Yeah, you can bog off and all. Wrong screen. But that's okay because all being well, this should be an incredibly free PV. So we can skip this. I'm not going to because we have to get it right first time. And if we don't, then it's time loss. Whereas if we do, then it's only about a 15-second time gain. My personal preference is to work on optimizing the fight rather than the dodgy skip that we found. It's not dodgy, it's...
Utter desolation.
yeah, it's just a
My
thing.
once proud kin wiped from this world like excrement from a boot. I knew the hand that wrought this deed.
But we'll also have all new 9 DOS skips, so this could be... this should be a good run. Assuming I remember all the skips. Oh. So, coming up on new skips, guys. Coming up. New skip height. So, here we go. New skips Inc. Step 1, spectral shift. That skips this cutscene right here. Cutscene skipped. Double jump over wall. Another cutscene skipped. And then double jump over trigger. Okay, shift back. Then double jump up here, and that is every single cutscene there skipped. Next one. And this one coming up, this one's the big one, boys. This one is the big one. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's play this safe, shall we? Let's get rid of you, so we have a bit more time to set this up. Oh, damn it, come on. And Melkaya.
Show yourself, creature.
Do
recognize me, brother? Am I so changed?
Melchiah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed where the Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Nosgoth less pleasant than you remember.
What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips.
Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awake to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
Enough riddles. What are you saying?
You are the last to die.
Come on. Thank you. Come on, get in.
Tell me, Melchiah, where can I find Cain?
Okay, I'll take it. I'll
Master
take
is
it.
beyond your reach, Raziel. He makes himself known when he
More time
sees
saves to be
fit.
got because we've got the new 9 boss skip coming up. But that's really, really late on in the run, so let's see how it goes. That could have easily been 1, maybe 2 minutes quicker, but you know, new timeout, a little bit of unfamiliarity. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I'd say at the moment I'm really interested to see what the difference is between doing this and the Cain split in any percent. Because it was only about 10 minutes quicker as memory serves. So I'm really interested to see that.
You have done well, Raziel.
Am I reduced to this? A ghoul, a fratricide.
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has endowed you with a new gift. Insubstantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
Overall though, I was quite happy with that. Hell, I haven't done any Cain 2 practice. Well, let's cross them fingers, boys. Cross them their fingers. Don't switch the camera until you've hit them. Going through. Always do that. Always do that. Every single time. Don't know why. Always do that. I'm a genius. That's the reason why.
Raziel.
Cain!
The Abyss has been unkind.
I am your creation, Cain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right.
What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Cain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable! Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment.
It is so hot today. I am
Your
not
life's
enjoying this
span
weather. It still
is a
feels
flicker
incredibly
compared to the mass of
close
doubt
at the
and regret
moment.
that I have
And the
borne
sky
since Mortanius
looks
first turned me
yucky.
from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs
Very,
dependent
very
on the
yucky.
advisedness of my every deed. Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Cain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Cain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Cain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Let's see, what does that look like? Ooh, time saved. Get in there.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a
Okay, so
step closer
this PB was set in
to
a
our
race
destinies.
where I fell off the balcony. So all I have to do is not fall off the balcony and cue the 20-second time save going on right there.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Cain's eye when the
When I
Soul
put in my
Reaver
head a
was
free
destroyed.
PB, I don't
did not
think I
understand
was
the
joking.
game that
There's a
Cain
very
was
good chance that
playing.
this is just a free PB.
But I knew the finishing move.
Unless the game decides to crash off the 9-door skip, which the new 9-door skip, it hasn't
From this
crashed
moment
off.
and ever afterwards,
Time stop
you
it
and
can,
this
but
blade
that's an
are
entirely different kettle of
inextricably
fish.
bound.
So,
Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls.
let's see, shall we?
Your destinies are
Let us see.
intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
incoming booty lady.
What are you, little soul? Another of
Oh,
Cain's
yeah.
creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
Yes, yes, you're
How have you
always here.
come to haunt these pillars?
Cain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Cain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
Does she now? That seems fair enough. Right, so time save 4. With any amount of luck, that's what we're looking at right now. So I didn't fall off and I didn't have to do it twice, and even though I was sloppy getting up there, I didn't fall off, so you know, we've got that going for us at least.
The ancient tomb of the Seraphim, once impenetrably sealed,
I
now
need a new
ravaged
controller.
by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed.
Or at the very
In
least,
the
I need
time
to
of
swap
Vorador,
me
centuries
sticks
before
around.
Cain was made, the
'Cause this
Seraphim
one's almost
warrior
completely
priests
smooth
waged
now.
a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth.
It's not good.
Emboldened by righteousness,
I'll need to
they
stick something
committed
on it to make it not
unspeakable
so
and
smooth anymore.
indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring
It's not good.
fledglings and ancients alike.
It's not
They
good at all.
decimated entire bloodlines in
Probably
mere
do the
decades.
keyboard as well, but
Now their husks lay here,
cash
murderous
monies and all that
enshrined.
stuff. There we go. Right, so I usually have a terrible Vampire Gandalf fight. I mean, absolutely trash. So let's see
Heretic,
how this goes, shall we?
You shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Cain killed me once. Behold the result.
I have no more to fear from you. Okay, not a great fight, but for me, respectable. Because normally my Vampire Gandalf fights are just trash. So I'll take that.
This relic has
It's still a
infused
time
you with the
save
power to
of a
compress
previous
and
segment, so
manipulate
we're still
space. As
saving
your
more time.
symbiotic weapon, the soul
Hello,
Reaver is also thus enhanced.
Pat's
You
the
may
best.
focus and project an orb of
Is that right?
kinetic
Pat's the
energy
best?
to
Pat's the
strike
best.
objects that are
Hello,
otherwise
Pat's the best, and
beyond
welcome to the
your
stream.
reach.
And welcome to the stream. Yep, I'm speedrunning Soul Reaver. Unfortunately, you missed all the new glitches, I'm afraid, but hopefully we'll produce a good run for you all the same. That being said, we are doing the new 9-door skip this run. So there's that. Oh, yeah, you and everybody else that's joined my channel at any particular point in time. I think everyone would love to see a remake of this game. Personally, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just like to see the story finished off. And I don't think I want a game. I'd like a live action movie or TV series, or I'd take an anime. I'd take a book, if I'm honest with you. The problem is, I can't help but feel that if they did a remake, they just wouldn't do it justice. That's the problem I've got. Defiance left it open-ended. That's the issue. Defiance left it very open-ended. I felt Raziel's story was ended at the end of Defiance, but Kane's story had more to be told.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Yes, they do. We're going to fix that because we're Raziel. And fixing this stuff, that's just what we do. No one likes doing Rahab's area, so let's skip Rahab's area and just go straight to Rahab. If only we could do that to Zephon's area, everyone would be incredibly happy. Now all I've got to do is remember not to jump until I'm underneath the platform I'm currently standing on, because otherwise I'll grab myself back up. Like about now. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's solid. But yeah, the voice acting and the storyline in these games, as far as I'm concerned, is second to none. Shame about the gameplay. It's not the best game in the world. It is 2 hours of moving blocks. Even for a casual playthrough, the block puzzles can get a bit tedious sometimes, shall we say. But they're worth it. Every single step of the way.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel.
Use of language,
you of
just...
all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Cain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Cain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab.
I don't know
The
how Raziel
antithesis
knows we
of
were
all we ever
Sarafan.
believed.
He never went to the tomb of the Sarafan. I skipped that.
He saved us.
Saved us.
Raziel seems to be garnering knowledge, and I know not where from.
Ourselves.
He's magic. That's what Raziel is. Absolute magic. Oops. And that is probably a time loss, but not a massive one, so I'll take it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Still a good 348 ahead, which I will happily take. Still on pace for a good solid PB, so I'm okay with this. I am A-okay with this. What I don't know is what the record is in this category. 1:33:13
Infused
is
with
the
Rahat's
time to
soul,
beat, apparently.
you have overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve
Yada,
your
yada, yada.
physical
What's
body,
next? Zephon.
enabling
Zephon.
you to years heretofore beyond your reach. In the mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient crime. Endowed with Zephon's soul, you may
I don't
now
have Zephon.
progress
I haven't
where
killed
your
Zephon
path
yet.
was hitherto impeded.
Haven't killed Zephon yet. I'm off to do that now, Elder God. Getting ahead of yourself there. So we jump because it's quicker than running. And then this technique here is called the double jump, which allows us to double jump up. It's taking advantage of a little glitch in the game that allows us to return Raziel to a neutral position when he's at the peak of his jump, and this allows us to jump again. I believe I fell off the pipe in my PB as well, so lots and lots and lots of time to be gained on Zephon, because I lost 2 to 3 minutes in my PB on Zephon, so lots of time to be gained in here. Doors, Raziel, please, doors. Doors are good, not complicated. Just activate the door. It's all good. I need to do some serious experimentation at some point in this room. Packed lunch. Delicious. Now, pretty much the only block puzzles still in the run.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Cain's empire,
we're working
this
on it,
towering cathedral now stood derelict.
We'll get them out of the run
humans
eventually.
Who worshipped here, dead
Just need to
for
work out a
centuries.
technique to get extreme
Its
height,
architects
that's all.
conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace.
Or wrong
a
warp.
colossal
If we can
instrument
get
of
wrong warp
brass
working,
and
that'll
stone.
allow us to skip
The
most of it as
cathedral's
well.
pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
Small time saves, best time saves. Okay, that was good. Cool, yeah, we have sound glitch, but not quite. We just have a sound stuck on loop. This is new. I'm not complaining, just confused. Oh no, there we go. Full proper sound glitch, go. Oh well. That's going to be a problem come Duma, but that's Duma, so we'll play it by ear, so to speak. So, I apologise for the sound. For some unknown reason, at some point, certain sounds will end up looping. We call it the sound glitch. The only way to fix it is to completely restart the game. which obviously I'm not going to do in the middle of the game. So, sound's gonna get glitchy. I'm tempted to take a leaf out of Necro's book at this point and just turn all sound off in the game, if it wasn't for the fact that sound is how I do Duma. So yeah. Come on, go up. Oh, Raziel, please, go up. Is that such a complicated thing to do? No, right, there you go. Okay, block puzzle's done. Moving swiftly on. Well, one set of block puzzles anyway. Trying a slight route change that I literally just thought of. Hence why I'm doing the top block puzzle first and then I'm doing the bottom one. I'm going to try exiting through the door rather than jumping down because I think that might be quicker. And I don't know why I brought the circle menu up there. My brain was thinking about something completely different. My brain does that sometimes. No, door, please, door. Door, Raziel, door. Doors are good. Doors are not difficult to accomplish. Right, okay. Doing good so far. Haven't lost the soul Reaver at all, so got that going for me, which is good. Oh. Thank you. Get in the hole. It's not that complicated. I apologise for the sound, I really do, guys. I don't know how loud it is for you guys or how annoying it is for you guys compared to me. But yeah. If we could somehow stop this, we would so stop this sound glitch from happening. We just have no idea what causes it or how to in turn stop it. No, Shua, no. Fortunately, the cutscenes still all play out fine. They still do all the voice acting, so at least they gave that a respectable high priority, I guess. No, spider vampire, no. Left, near, right, far. Left, near, right, far. Left, near, right, far. Now we're going to have to put up with that looping somewhere, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, thanks, Ken. And this one is far. There we go, nicely done. Right, I think I'm going to spectral shift now rather than run the risk of getting hit by any of these mobs and losing the Reaver and losing time. Because this area borders on identical with the Soul Reaver, with spectral or material, so let's shift and let's go with that. Come on, go through, thank you. So we have a paper strat for doing a quicker Zephon fight. Needs a bit more work first, I think, before it actually goes in a run, and I haven't even looked at it yet, never mind practiced it, so I won't be doing it this run. But we do have a strat for a faster Zephon. So we'll see how that goes. That was good. That was really good. Happy about that. Okay, doing good so far. This Zephon's shaping up to be a really nice Zephon, actually. If I can keep this up, we'll be looking at a good time coming out of Zephon, I feel. Which is simultaneously great and a bit rubbish, because stop hitting me, thank you. Yeah, which is simultaneously great and a bit rubbish because it's going to be a nightmare to run against, but you know. So yeah, basically we can take that torch that's on the ground there up to Zephon with us. And if we place it on the ground in front of Zephon, when the eggs come out, they're already on fire. The problem is the slight backtracking we have to do to get it loses us time compared to just going up and killing Zephon. So we're working on a way to try and either find a better torch to take up there, or to maneuver that torch en route without losing any time. As soon as we can get that tech sorted, we should have a slightly faster Zephon to work with, which will be nice. And now for the area I probably hate the most now. Because I always muck it up. Always. If I don't muck this up, it's going to be an absolute miracle. Always muck it up. Every single time. Oh, I don't care about losing the Soul Reaver. That's fine. Oh, there we go. There's muck up number 1. There's muck up number 2, look. Yeah, UK. Northeast of England. Where I'm from. Ahaha, I have a fair few US viewers actually. Probably because of the stupid time that I usually stream. It's not European time really much. That's because usually later on an evening when my friends get in from work and whatnot, I'm usually playing games with them. Fine. No. Oh. Right, this is not going to end well. Oh, come on. Well, any time save I did have has probably just been lost because of several muck-ups there, but the area felt much better than normal, even if the ending definitely wasn't any better than normal. And thank you for the follow, Pat's the best. Yeah. Well, this is it. A few people will watch me as they kind of get up in the morning, either before work or as they're pottering around the house or some such thing. Sometimes I'll have later streams, sometimes I won't, but around this time is when I tend to do stuff.
Zephon, your visage becomes you. It's an appropriate reflection of your soul.
And you are not his
Oh, that sound glitch.
His precious
Right,
firstborn
okay.
son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, little Raziel. Look around you. See how the human's weapon of destruction has become
I
my
wonder
home.
if you can hurt Zephon with the Fire Reaver.
A cocoon of brick and granite from which to watch a pupating world.
A crevice in which to cower, only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap. But you've made the mistake of leaving me unbound, and it is you who must succumb to my will.
Will, instinct, reflex action. The insect mind finds little difference. I warn you, brother.
We'll have
As
to
my
test these
stature has
things.
grown, so it is
Is matched by my appetite. Step forward, morsel. And Disco Dance Zephon. Come on, Disco Dance Zephon. Bring it. There we go. Disco Dance Zephon. That's what we all want to see. Ooh, okay. Gold split on Zephon. I'll take that. I'll take that very much. There's a lot of time still to be saved there. Probably maybe another 20 seconds or so. So
Consuming Zephon's
that's
apostate
pretty
soul
sweet.
has bestowed on you a new
I'll
gift.
definitely take that.
Like his vampire spawn, you are able to scale
Okay.
certain walls which are otherwise impassable.
Fear the
But only
Glods.
in the
Fear the
physical
Glods,
realm.
guys and gals.
In the spirit world,
Right,
these
so what's
insubstantial
next on the list?
edifices
Duma.
will not support you.
Here we go. Going for broke now.
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Duma. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Remember to do the cutscene skip the second time. Or else any time saved is about to be lost.
This city once teemed with
And
the
moving
life of my
forwards.
kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Cain spare none of his brood?
It was not Cain, but Duma's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are human weapons, Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Duma and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from the least likely assailants. Complacent in their arrogance, they were taken by surprise, allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with little resistance. The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
Go scavenger hunt. That was nice and quick. That was very nice and quick. I'm happy with that. I wonder if we're due another thunderstorm. We shall have to see, I guess. We shall have to see. You have to get up here and pull this lever. Okay.
My brother, Dumas, a powerful warrior in life. He would have burned with shame to have me find him here like a stuck pig.
He would. I'm not quite certain how they got him like that, though. That's never made clear. Right then.
Unbound at last. I thank you, brother.
Your thanks are premature, Dumas. I have not forgotten whose hands bore me into the abyss.
The centuries in Limbo have honed my strength. Not even Cain is my equal.
Even the strongest vampire is vulnerable.
We shall test your thesis, Raziel.
My bloodthirst has been superseded by an even darker hunger. I will consume your soul before this day is done.
Yes, he will. Okay. Okay, so my best just dip beneath the 130 mark, so there's that. This could be a sub 130 run here, because we're also using the new thingy skip. Yeah, there is the possibility that this could be sub 130. If not, it should be a very solid 130 is what we're possibly looking at here. I mean, assuming it doesn't crash on the 9-door skip, he says, and assuming it doesn't crash on the activation of time stop at the corridor of cutscenes.
Consuming Duma's soul empowers you
This
to
is
wind
looking
a
very,
constricting
very
band of
much
spectral
like a
energy
really
around your
good
enemies.
PB at the moment.
This energy manifests itself in both the spectral and material realms, and in the physical world, it can be employed to manipulate otherwise
immovable objects. Bit of a cock up getting out, but okay.
In the furthermost canyon of Nosgoth's frozen wastes, the hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master awaits.
Okay guys, here we go.
This,
Okay,
I
here we go.
deduced, must be the man himself, the time streamer.
New 9-door skip
Mobius.
done, no crash.
He seemed
One more
not at
crash
all
zone
the
left.
impressive figure I had imagined from Kane's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Come on. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Hey, Joker. One, two, three. One, two. There we go. All aboard the yeah, all aboard the Glod train. Oh yeah, sweet audio glitch. It's exactly what we want in a run, to be fair. No, denied. Yeah. Lots, hence the 3 minutes at Melkaya. Those 3 minutes at Melkaya, they're all new skips. So much stress. Gotcha. Hi cutscene, bye cutscene. Hi cutscene, bye cutscene. Third cutscene. Fourth cutscene. Fifth cutscene. Sixth cutscene. I feel so excited. Actually, to be fair, I really do. Right, drop menu. Head on to Kane. Cutscene time, chaps.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Oh, look at this.
You when you ordered me into the abyss.
No.
Perfect Kane, this
I had faith
could be sub
in your ability to
130.
hate,
Could
in your
be.
self-righteous
Maybe.
indignation.
Lies.
Maybe.
Cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries
It's
ago,
happened.
I did not fathom the true power of knowledge.
Yeah, you have no idea how stressful
To
this
know
scene is,
the
Especio.
future,
It's
Raziel. To
especially
see
when
paths
I'm
and
looking at what I am
streams
right now.
tracing out into the
There's a jump that I regularly fail coming
I
up,
could never have contained
and
such
it's just
forbidden
worrying
truths.
about that jump. But you just got to sit
so
here
much
and
more
worry
than
about
we
it for
once
4
were.
minutes, basically.
Gazing out across the plains of
You can't do
possibility,
anything about
do
it. You
not
just got to sit
feel
and listen to
with
Kane
all your
waffle.
soul
I
that we have
love
become
hearing
like
Kane waffle,
gods?
but
And as such,
I want to hit him.
are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands,
Come on.
we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kane. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely mistakes in this run, but I'm
Our
okay
futures
with this run
are
so
predestined.
far.
Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will.
It's an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kane. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? Except he hasn't been to the
How
Seraphan
could I
tomb.
not? One must keep
I didn't
his
send him
friends
to the
close,
Seraphan tomb.
Raziel,
I skipped
and
the
his
Seraphan
enemies
tomb.
even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same.
Insane.
Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we
Would I
represent.
submit a run?
My eyes are
Yes.
opened, Cain. I find no nobility
Would it get
in the
accepted?
unlife you
No, no.
rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it.
As I mentioned that, I was actually looking
think
at
the
that
Seraphim were
earlier, how
noble,
much it would cost to get to
altruistic?
ESA.
Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Cain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
See where we are
Destiny
next year
is a
when
game,
ESA rolls round again.
And
See what
now,
my finances are
You
looking
await
like.
my latest move.
Right, okay. I believe there might be some kind of event like that that takes place in Britain. I'm going to have a look. You'd think there should be, right? Okay. Right. Here we go. No pressure, guys. No pressure. And our survey says 129.48. Yes!
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
I'll take that. There was a lot of new skips in this run, Aspertio. A lot of new skips in this run. And there are more to come. They just need some
Be
practice
warned,
and some
Raziel.
refining.
Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Hello, Cerulean Skylark. You are just in time to catch the end of the run. But given as how Joku just showed up, I will show some of the new skips that we found getting into Melkaya.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer.
So the first one I'll show isn't in this run because you have to get it first time. If you don't get it first time, it's going to be like a 5-second loss on the second attempt, and then somewhere around about 15 seconds on every attempt thereafter. It's not worth doing.
Is but a loop,